English in the sense that we sat down together and translated Sanskrit puja into English and tried to make it more understandable by It's the day of Mahalakshmi Pujan, I say, not only of Lakshmi Pujan. There's a difference between the two. Mahalakshmi is one of the powers of the three powers, main powers of Adishakti. As you know, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, Mahakali. Now these powers have powers at a material level also, at a subtler level also. So Mahalakshmi power is achieved after Lakshmi power, as this. So the Lakshmi, there are 8 powers of Lakshmi. This Lakshmi was born, or came out of the sea, the great sea, which was churned thousands and thousands of years back. And she came out of the sea because she is the daughter of the sea. That's why she is called as Neeraja. Neer means water and Ja means born out. This has happened thousands and thousands of years back that she was born. Now what is that? What is this Lakshmi symbolically? What is it expressing? It is expressing the awareness. Lakshmi expresses the awareness. As she came out of the sea, you know that. The awareness first started growing in the sea. The life started existing in the sea to begin with, and then it grew up. Without the life, there is no awareness. First the life, because everything is jada, everything is dead. And when it becomes life, it means it has awareness. So the awareness started growing in the sea. This is the symbolic expression. In the gross level, you can understand this. But actually, the subtle level, it is the other way now. But because we see things from the gross level, we say that that is symbolic. But actually, from the other side, if you say this is symbolic, do you understand this point? So for me, it is symbolic to see how life came into being in the sea and that it became aware. For me it is symbolic, and for you it is symbolic the other way around. I mean, if I see something from this side, I see this way, and while you see from that side, you see this way. To understand this, if you want to paint something on a glass, how do you paint it on the glass? Have you any idea? You start painting first the outermost things that you have to paint. For example, if you are painting the goddess, first you will paint her ornaments, then her sari, then her body. Like that it will be moving. deeper from this side if you are painting it on the glass, because you have to see from the other side. But supposing you have to paint it on a canvas, you will paint it the other way round. You first paint the body, then the sari, and then the ornaments. So to one thing it is symbolic, because they think this goes from their angle. To the other person who is from the other angle, this is absolutely symbolic. And surprising that everything is so symbolic and so much just the same, that whatever you may say, the subtle remains subtle and the gross remains gross. The one who is at the subtle level sees the gross as a symbolic expression of its subtle. Now, she was born in the sea. She was called as Neeraja, born in the sea, or Neera, that is water. My name is, one of them is Neera, I know. Out of Nirmala, one name is Neera, Nima and Neera, like that I've got 3 names, 4 names I should say. The big one is Nirmala. So this Neera part means what? That she was born in the sea. That the name of Mary is also the same. Mariam, or Mary, I don't know how you say it in English, but Maria, this comes from marine, the word marine. Marine itself comes from the word Mary. So, so, this Mahalakshmi, Mary, is named as she is, because she was born in the sea, and that's how her name was made. Mariana, they call her, some people call her Mariana, some call her Miriam. All these words are indicating that she was born. So she is Mahalakshmi. Now Mary is Mahalakshmi. And Ganesha is the child. Now see how symbolically it works. That only in Diwali, the Lakshmi and the Ganesha are worshipped, only these two persons. Can you understand that? The symbol of Mahalakshmi for me is Mary. For you it is Mahalakshmi is the symbol. And the symbol of Ganesha outside is Christ. He is symbolizing Ganesha. So both of them are worshipped only on Diwali. Actually this is the Christmas. This is the real Christmas that was before also. And this was the time really Christ was born. Not the 25th of December. No, it's a misunderstanding. Doesn't matter. Keep it up. Doesn't matter. Whenever he is born. Because there used to be a very big festival. And after the festival, he was born. Called as Valandan. I don't know what you call in modern times. That time it was called like that. And then this child was born. And that was the time Christmas was celebrated. It was just tallying with that. But somehow it shifted. I don't know how it shifted. And there might be somewhere you will find out that real Christmas was shifted.
That's known.
All right. And symbolically in this lifetime also, in the Kali Yuga also same thing happened. That Mahalakshmi and Ganesha were born. And that's why they are worshipped. Now you ask anyone why Ganesha and Mahalakshmi are worshipped after all on a Diwali. And it was the darkest night.
Namaskar.
It was the darkest night, and that night a star was there. And because it was such a dark night, that star was very much noticed by everyone. It was cold night, very cold night, and a dark night. So the symbol of Diwali is very great for Sanjay. First of all, we have to know there are 4 days that are celebrated in Diwali. But there is one more day added to it in Maharashtra. The first day of Diwali is called as Dhanatrayadashi. It is the 13th day of the moon. Because that day is the first day when Lakshmi, the first, was born on the 13th. That means she was born as a Grihalakshmi, as a housewife. Now there are 8 Lakshmis, which she will read it out, and I will tell you later on what is the meaning. So one of them is Grihalakshmi. So the first is the form of a Grihalakshmi. She is born as a Grihalakshmi to begin with. That means the awareness of human beings also started really getting into evolutionary process when they started their family life. When they are vagabonds moving about, then the awareness was just like animals. Though they had become human beings, but they were like animals. Then when they established their families, then the Grihalakshmi started working, and that's how the first advent of Grihalakshmi was felt. So she is the first Lakshmi who was born. And that's why on that 13th day is the day of the Grihalakshmi, of the housewife. And so one has to go in the market and buy some utensils or something that she uses for cooking in the house. In India on the 13th day, everyone goes and buys a pot, or say, you can say what you call a cooking utensil or something. Or they may buy a sari or something, or gold or something for the Grihalakshmi. That is the day of the housewife. So, to reach the Lakshmi, one has to understand that motherhood is very important. The motherhood as a Grihalakshmi is important. And the second day is even more important. Because Narakasura was killed. Honorable Narakasura, as you know him. But actually that day many Rakshasas are killed in many. That's a day fixed for killing Rakshasas. And then they are put in the hell. And the 14th day they are put in the hell. So that's called as Naraka Chaturdashi. That is the day when the hell is opened up. That day Sahajogis are supposed to sleep in the night, while everybody does all kinds of Tantrika Vidya and all that on the floor. Then the 15th is that darkest night. That's the darkest night where there is no moon Absolutely, that's the day when they celebrate this Diwali. But symbolically in India also, Sri Rama returned to to his place on that day and was crowned on that day. So the significance of Diwali is expressed in this manner, that this is the day when Narakasura, all of them are killed, they have all gone to Narak, they have gone to the hell, and the people now are saved from that and they are celebrating the joy. And that is the time when Christ was born. That's why lights are lit in the night, because he was born in the night. So the next day to that is a day is celebrated in India, only in Maharashtra. I don't know people celebrate otherwise, I don't know. Do you celebrate? Next. That's the first day of the moon. That is the forefathers of your mother, Shalivahanas. They started a calendar from that day. And so, on the first, that means the first day of the moon, the new year is celebrated. Now see, symbolically, Christ is born and a new year is celebrated. Next, as soon as he is born, new year should start. So next year, it starts. The new year. That is the new year in many parts of our country where Shalivahana ruled. This Shalivahana was my forefather, I should say. That's a dynasty. And this dynasty ruled in India since very long. Even in the old Puranas it is written that they held Krishna in their law. You know all the story about Shalivahana quite a lot. And so the new year starts. So for us, that is the new year. For Sahajogis, that is the new year. We have to accept it. And your mother is of that dynasty. I mean, no force on you, but if you like, you could have it. Then the second day is also very important. The second day is the moon. That is the moon came out of the sea. According to this mythology, Lakshmi came out of the sea and with her this moon came out, which was only a 2-day-old moon. The new moon, but the 2-day-old moon. And this was regarded as the brother of Lakshmi, because they were born at the same time from the sea. So he is the brother of Lakshmi. It's all symbolic. It's very, very symbolic. Now you see the left side is is that of belongs to Mahakali. And a brother had to be on this side, on the left side. But actually you will be amazed that he is the brother of Lakshmi. He is not the brother of Mahakali. But because he is the mother of Lakshmi, the brother of Lakshmi, he is accepted as the brother of all these goddesses, one brother for all of them. So he is the only brother who is this moon. So he is your uncle, he is your maternal uncle. It's very interesting Because we have a special right on our maternal uncle. You can always ask for his help. And it's a big story about this churning that took place. That Shiva saw all the poison also coming out. So he drank the poison because he is the only one who could drink the poison. And he got so heated up in his head, in his head, that he wanted something to cool him. So he took this moon and put it on his head. So the crowning is the moon. Now if you see it, on Monday is the day of Sahasrara. Monday is the day of the moon. Monday is the day of Sahasrara. The Sadashiva has put it on his head. And that's what people tease you, that your brother-in-law is sitting on your head. It's very, you see, it's very symbolic for you, not for me, but for you. That the brother-in-law is sitting on the head. This brother-in-law is very important. And if brother-in-law is in any way angry, then even Sadashiva has to think twice. It's all very special relationship, which is very sweet and which is very expressive. And if you want to understand it, that your brother-in-law is a naughty little thing, is the brother of the wife. If you have to keep your wife pleased, that is the power. You have to keep the brother-in-law quite happy. So he said it's better to keep him on his head. He said to know that. If there's a naughty child, what do we do to a naughty child? You put him up somewhere there so he doesn't move. Always you take a child outside and put him out there. And he is very dear to Sadashiva. Really loves him in a special way. And that day is the day when all the sisters worship their brother. Very important. Raksha Bandhan Day, they give a symbolic expression to their desire that their brother should be free. But on this day, they worship their brothers. They actually worship them. They are invited at home. They are made to sit on a special type of a seat. Then they are also aarti is done to them. Sometimes if they are very small, younger brother, then they are even given bath nicely. If they are older brothers also, they cover all their body, but water will be poured on them as a symbol. And they are given new dresses to wear, and very special food is cooked that day. And then they are served special food ahead of their husband. Always husband is served first, but that day the brother gets the food first. And then the brother-in-law is teased a lot, and the younger brother-in-law teases his sister's husband. And it's a very nice function. It's called as Bhauli. And that day, the brother gives something to the sister as a present. You may give, even if you don't have anything, you can give everything, whatever it is. But you give something as a symbol of your love to yours. And this day, today is that. It's such a nice day to be here. This is the day we are doing all pujas together. But for a Gamalakshmi, brother is very important. And the brotherhood and sisterhood is the base of our Sahaj Yoga collective. If you understand that brotherhood and sisterhood is love, it is very pure. There is no expectation. It's just love. It's giving love and taking love. An absolute purity within us should exist between our relationships when we call them as Sahajogi brothers and sisters. And as there is understanding, complete understanding between the brother and sister in a family, one has to know we are all part and parcel of a family born of the same. Nobody has to shoot off more. Nobody has to become something big. Nobody has to correct others. Nobody has to say that I am something unique. All of you have to work it out together and find out a solution working out together in complete friendship and unity. Anyone who cuts off himself and goes out or becomes anything else, goes out of circulation and useless for search. Such a person is completely useless. The one who tries to get out of the family. All of you have to be supporting each other, helping each other, not shouting at each other, getting angry with each other, trusting each other, not finding faults, treating each other with respect. This is the most important thing which Sahajogis don't understand, that you are saints and you have to respect each other. For example, you cannot doubt each other. You cannot. That's not allowed. It's prohibited. You are not to doubt each other. Here where I would say that if somebody slaps you on one cheek, turn the other. That you work out here. In this Sahaja one has to do. Not to criticize anyone, not to put down anyone. You are all saints, why don't you recognize it? How can you insult a saint? You are men of God. Do you realize that? How can you put down anyone and say they are not good and they are good? If you start doing that, somebody else will take advantage of it and will really push you down and you will be in very great trouble. Never get into such funny ideas that you are better than the others, that you can do better than the others. The one who starts doing the better is doing the greatest harm. There is no competition in service. Give up this idea of competition. You are brothers and sisters. You have to support each other, help each other. Anybody is going down, try to work on it. If you find somebody is going down too much, beat him with you. But anybody who thinks he is very great, he has this special quality or that quality. Supposing somebody thinks he is very neat, he should hang himself by the nearest tree. That's what I sometimes say. Because on this point there are so many quarrels going on. But somebody who thinks he has the right to be untidy also should hang himself by the nearest tree and should know that I am making an inconvenience of myself to others. You must respect. If there is no mutual respect, this brothers and sister relationship is not. It's a very sweet relationship which we have not enjoyed, unfortunately, in this country. But in India we have. Our brothers will give up their lives for us. And we will give our lives for our brothers. And our brothers have so much faith in us that if we tell them that you should not do this, they know that this we are doing it only just to help him out. Not to show off our great importance or giving a big sermon, but it is just to, because we love. The love is so established, and if that love is not established, what are we showing off about? Today is, in a way, very basic. Ease of brothers and sisters. How do you express your brothers and sisters' relationship? I do not like to hear complaints, but I see that it is full of. The reason is, people are behaving in such a manner that I cannot understand that you are saying what has happened to you. How can you be individualistic? I'll give you a simple example. We have got in our house some sort of plants which could only grow inside the house, but when it was summer time we put them outside and they were growing well. But when this winter came in, suddenly one night they all became very absolutely dead, you can call it. So the servant got upset. He said, what to do now? I said, you bring them. I said, they won't grow. I said, they will. I said, you get 4 or 5 of them, put them together in one. And they started growing well. Because whatever is missing in one person, you support from the other person. The support is so natural and spontaneous which flows. If you try to correct others, then you are draining out your energy and the energy of another person. Just try to support them. That's how it works out. And that's how have to make them into saplings. We never put them separately, we put them together in a small box. If you put them separately, they will never come. Then they are kept in that condition together till they grow. When they are grown, then only they are taken from that collective group and put them separately. Have you not seen this happening? And this is what is collective. At the delicate point when surge of oil is coming out, you have to be much more closer together. Later on, when you are very powerful, it's all right, because you will have greater rapport. But it's such a vicious circle that at this time when you are weak, you are also falling off. And this collectivity is all embracing. Of course, these are due to your ego, superego, whatever problems. But only together you are going to win. But I have seen when you are mesmerized, you fall in love with it. That's it. When you are mesmerized. But when there is freedom, you cannot enjoy your collectivity. In freedom, people find it very difficult. Then somebody behaves like an ascetic, some behaves like an arrogant, somebody behaves like an hot-tempered fellow, another behaves like a sickly person. I don't know. When it is freedom, you do not grow in a healthy way together. You must know there must be something within you which is keeping you out from collectivity. At this stage, the best thing is to surrender and beat yourself with you. Any such ideas come into your head, you just do that way, that's the way it will work. Today is the day. You have to promise. Today, yeah. Where is Kuli? I can't see. Is he there?
He's not allowed to come.
Hmm?
I think you said he wasn't allowed to come.
He's not come.
He wasn't allowed to come.
He was not allowed.
I think you told him he wasn't.
I did say. Sorry, I did. I had certain things had to be done. I am sorry. But you must know you are people who are chosen special. What prophecies are made for you? If you read that, Milton, you will know the English people. What prophecies? The men of God will be there, and they will have their own heroes, and they will not follow these Romans and Greeks and their horrible heroes. They will have their innocent heroes and all those things. And here I find that this kind of a passion for falling down. Keep together, love each other, understand. Love not of mesmerism, but of freedom. In freedom you must love. I'll never take away your freedom. That's one thing, whether you fall or rise. First thing is fear of freedom. That is the freedom on which you are going to move. So today is the day where you all have to promise and pray that this brotherhood and sisterhood will be established. Ask for in the soil of England, which is the Jerusalem. Ask for that this will be established on the soil of Jerusalem. That's the most important. And you'll be surprised, once this is established, Lakshmi is established. Now Mahalakshmi has 8 aspects. Now read about the 8 aspects. Now there are how many there are? Let us see. Kama Lakshmi ko Mahalakshmi ko. First paro.
Tameva Sakshat Sri Adya Lakshmi Namaha.
Adya Lakshmi. Adya Lakshmi means Mahalakshmi. Adya Lakshmi. Adi. Adya Lakshmi. That's the first one. You say now. Repeat it.
Om Tameva Sakshat Sri Adya Lakshmi Sakshat
Shri Adi Shakti Sakshat Shri Bhagavati Sakshat Shri Matani Shri Niradevi Namo Namaha.
Second.
Om Tameva Sakshat Sri Vidya Lakshmi Namaha.
Vidya. Vidya is the art of Sahaja, which you know. That is Vidya. The rest is all Avidya. How to raise the Kundalini, how to awaken all the deities, how to cleanse yourself, how to cleanse others. All the knowledge, all the science about that is called as Vidya. The Lakshmi of it. Lakshmi is the grace. Is the grace. Awareness. That is gracious. The awareness that is gracious. So that Lakshmi should be with you. Is that not only to know the Vidya, you know that, but to have grace about it. The way people do things. For example, some people will just want all that kind of a nonsense we do. Sometimes the way we go on working, I'm giving lecture and people are just working out. All that is most disgraceful and disgraceful. So, not to do these methods of making the thing look so disgraceful. I mean, you need not be serious people at all, because Sahaja Yoga is not a serious thing. It is a play. It is a play of grace. You have to be but gracious. You are not to be disgraceful. That's very important. If you are disgraceful, then your Vidya is useless. I have seen many people all the time doing like this, doing like that. They think that it's their left hand job. See? They have become now masters of this. There's no grace about it. One has to see how to do it graciously. You see your mother, how she moves her hands and feet. Not one day, one time, even in one action you will find me doing something nonsensical like that, except when I copy. So this is what it is the Vidya, Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the grace to do the Vidya. So, second. Third. Now you should say, Om Tameva
Sakshat Shri Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Sakshat, Shri Bhagavati Sakshat, Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namah.
For left Swadhisthana, you know, this is the mantra.
Om Tamyev Sakshat Saubhagya Lakshmi.
So, yeah. Saubhagya means good fortune. The Lakshmi that gives you good fortune in every way. Like she gives you good fortune in money, and you are living in your food, in every way. Any good fortune is given to God. It's only God who gives good fortune. If you get money, say in the race course, that's bad fortune. Because that will be lost next day, or you'll go to a pub to be losing. But if you get the real one, then you create something out of it which is blissful and great. Is Saubhagya Lakshmi. Say, Saubhagya Lakshmi.
Om Tamyev Sakshat, Shri Saubhagya Lakshmi Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Sakshat, Shri Bhagavati Sakshat, Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namah.
Om Tamyev Sakshat Shri Amrit Lakshmi.
Amrut. Amrut means the thing that does not die. In this world, Lakshmi exists as your wealth. Now the wealth that does not die, which is that wealth? Is the spirit. So the grace of the Spirit is the Amrita Lakshmi. Grace of the Spirit is the Amrita Lakshmi. The rest of the things all will die out. And whatever is done through the Spirit, to please the Spirit, is the Amrita Lakshmi. For example, loving others. Loving others has a different meaning in the symbolic way, as you people understand it. Loving means giving, doing without any expectation, just doing and enjoying. The greatest is giving vibration. That is Amrita. Vibrations do not die. That's the Lakshmi. That is Amrita.
Om Tamyev
Sakshat, Shri Amrita Lakshmi Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Sakshat, Shri Bhagavati Sakshat, Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namah.
Om Tamyev Sakshat Shri Kam Lakshmi.
Graha Lakshmi. You know that, Graha Lakshmi.
Om Tamyev Sakshat, Shri Graha Lakshmi Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Sakshat, Shri Bhagavati Sakshat, Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namah.
Om Tamyev Sakshat Shri Satya Lakshmi.
Satya. I told you awareness. She is the one who has given you awareness. Awareness is Lakshmi's character. Satya means the truth. As you rise in your awareness, you know the truth. Now what is the truth? What is the truth? What are you aware of? You are aware that you are the instrument of God and that He is working through you. You are aware of that because it's flowing on your central nervous system. This is the truth of which you have to be aware. What is the other truth? Is who are you? That you are the spirit. And the third truth is who am I? And the fourth truth is who is God? What is your destiny? If they become your awareness, then you have got Satya Lakshmi.
Shri Satya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Sakshat Shri Parvati Sakshat Shri Mataji Shri Nirvana
Swami Sakshat Shri Bhogya Lakshmi Bhogya Lakshmi
Bhogya. Bhogya. Bhog means the one by which you enjoy. By which you enjoy. I mean, it's like the whole ocean of joy is around you and you are like a bird who cannot drink. Only through the grace of Bhogya Lakshmi, you can enjoy that. So the spirit, though it is manifesting, you are not enjoying your spirit. Even that. Anything that you see, say, see a flower, you should be able to enjoy it. You cannot enjoy because there is thought. Anything you do, there is thought. You cannot enjoy. When the spirit is flowing, you get complete enjoyment. Actually, I should say, I am the enjoyer.
Swami Sakshat Shri Yogi Lakshmi
Yoga Lakshmi. The Lakshmi's power which gives you yoga. Lakshmi supports your power of yoga by giving you a wealth. The power by which you take to yoga is all combined as Yoga Lakshmi. Like you are affluent, you are not satisfied and you want to have yoga. The dissatisfaction you get till you have got yoga is coming from the Yoga Lakshmi. So Yoga Lakshmi means the power which gives you or takes you to your yoga, by which you go to yoga. That's Yoga Lakshmi. Means the kind of satisfaction that you seek. is manifested in you through this power of Yoga Lakshmi. And then once you have achieved your yoga, you get the grace. Lakshmi is the grace. So you get the grace of a saint. You should have the grace of a saint. You should look like a saint. You are a saint. I think better write it on your mirrors. We are saints. We are men of God. We have to behave like saints. We are saints. You are, no doubt. You are men of God, no doubt. But you have turned your faces this way. So, this is the Yoga Lakshmi. For example, a person who has got Yoga Lakshmi doesn't quarrel like a madcap. If he quarrels or dominates someone in a foolish way, then he is still lacking that Lakshmi point. There is a grace of whole way of talking. How do you talk to a saint? All right. So these are the eightfold paths by which one has to grace oneself. This is the attire of sainthood. And today you have asked for it. May God give you that power. One more thing I have to say just before we start another thing, that around the Lakshmi, you know, is the void. And though the Lakshmi is a situation, in a situation where there is negativity, runs her. She is frightened. She is a frightened being. She is very sensitive. She doesn't like any negativity. As soon as the negativity comes in, she runs away. In the same way, these people, those great saints who were born on the world, have said that those people who try to frighten Lakshmi are the people who are irreligious, in the sense they drain. Those people who drain. In the third generation, lose the Lakshmi completely. You can see the results now. Those who used to take one peg now are sitting in the pot the whole night. And that's what it is. That once these things enter into a family or household, they start corroding your Lakshmi. That's why we have to understand that Lakshmi is very, very sensitive to this. And Lakshmi is extremely sensitive to fanaticism. Extremely sensitive to fanaticism. Any kind of fanatic ideas you have got, she will run away. She can't stand fanaticism. As soon as fanaticism will settle down into any country, it will start becoming poorer and poorer. Any kind of fanaticism about religion is to be avoided. now these so many young people who are aware of fanaticism, because thank God there are some horrible fanatics which have proved that fanaticism is bad. And they are now coming out. But when fanaticism works out, the expulsion of all the powers of Lakshmi from within, that's a sure and certain sign that you really invite cancer. Really invite cancer. Also alcohol does. But this is the triggering point. If an alcohol is as well as a fanatic, it will trigger much faster. Fanaticism is to be avoided like leprosy for some yogis. But not only that, we have to stand up in a revolt against all kinds of fanaticism. Just this is the revolution against all fanaticism. That's very important for the establishment of Sri Lakshmi. Any religion, any fanaticism that collides with another religion, or in any way because all religions are just the same, of one God, belittles another religion or insults anyone, is absolutely against Lakshmi's principle. So we go, after all this, when we rise about this, we go to Mahalakshmi principle. Now the awareness that was seeking up to Lakshmi means you achieve money, achieve position for achieving grace. Once you have achieved the grace of this, you want to achieve God. And this new awakening within you that you have to achieve God now is the power of Mahalakshmi. By the power of Mahalakshmi only you achieve your saintliness, your realization. That's why she came on this earth as the mother of Jesus Christ. That was Mahalakshmi, not Lakshmi but Mahalakshmi. There was. पानी होगा गरम दही है इसमें दे दे लोटे में और तुम्हें एक वेली आना ही आज देवी ला त्या लोकांना वेळी तो समजत नाही मध्ये सांगितलं काहीतरी केलं काळजी का
Shaya Nama, Istadevta Nama, all those that we do first.
All the names of the gods, all the deities.
Om Shri Mahagampati Nama, Shri Saraswati Mataya Nama, Shri Guru Bhyo Nama, Ved Purushaya Nama, Istadevta Nama, Kuldevata Devtabhyo Nama, Stan Devtabhyo Nama, Gram Devtabhyo Nama, Vastu Devtabhyo Nama, Shachipurandarabhyam Namo, Kalkam Purshurami Bhyo Nama, Matru Pitrubhyam Namo, Adityadi Navagraha Devtabhyo Nama, Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Nama, Sarvebhyo Brahmanebhyo Nama, Etatkaram Pradhan Devtabhyo Nama.
All the deities within you. See, all the deities within you have been already Don't take them in the cold, just take it hot. Why she take
You don't take any feet.
Huh? Come on, yes. Don't do like that. No. Come on, Jane, what are you doing?
She's fine, Mother. I'm not sure, whether she wants bleeding or Jane. I was going to...
No. Foment her stomach here. Sitting down. Okay. You'll be all right. Don't take her outside. Yes.
But this...
Hot?
Well, it's getting a bit cool.
Let's try that. Somebody can just take heat, a little cloth or something and give it to her. Huh? Very cool. Have to wander.
Then we make the dedication of saying where is the puja being held. So on the 9th of November, in the winter season, on the 15th night of the moon, when the sun is in Tropic of Capricorn, we do this puja.
Today is the second day of the month. Actually, the other way it has started, na? That day it was 50. But today is the second day. Second day of the month. On the Shukla Paksha. On the Shukla Paksha means when the moon is going to become clear. All this is very important. It's historical. See, that's why one has to say that. Come on.
We do this puja in Hampstead, in London, in England, in Europe, in this world, on behalf of all Saj Yogis.